They are the world's largest land-based predators, so how can they be at risk? Today, polar bears in their natural world are under threat from climate change. The ice, their platform for hunting, is simply disappearing, and no one knows for certain how fast. Climate change is complex, but just listen to those who see its impact every day. The Chukotka people of extreme northeast Russia bear witness to a world that is literally melting away.
20 years ago, the sea froze very quickly, and there were lots of polar bears. Sometimes a polar bear would even build a den near the village. In previous years, when there was ice in the summer, it was always cold. Last year, on the 1st of June, the ice had already melted.
Over the past 15 years, the sea has been freezing very late. Where there was once ice, there is now sea. Before, you had to go 50 meters to get to the sea. Since then, the sea has advanced closer and closer.
Something has changed because previously there was a south wind, and now the north wind blows continuously, pushing the ice further from the shore.
As the temperature rises, animals disappear, and those that remain look sick and increasingly thin. Each year brings a longer summer and melting ice. That means less time for hunting, less food to sustain them through the summer months. These people now see polar bears that are becoming more skinny, a truly sad sight. Unless things change, no one knows just how soon or how quickly they could be gone from this region forever.
About 5 years now, this whole island has been exposed. So the glacier front has gone back about a couple of 100 meters in 5 years.
Polar bears are, I think, an important indicator to get an understanding of what's happening in the Arctic. There's a lot of other species that will be affected by climate change and/or pollution. But when you look at it, polar bears are much easier to study in a lot of respects in that we can catch the same individuals over a long period of time. We can follow them for many years and get good insights into what's happening.
The sea ice is melting earlier in the spring, which is sending the polar bears to land earlier without them having developed enough fat reserves to survive the ice-free season. By the end of the summer, they're skinny bears, and we've seen in places like Hudson Bay that their reproductive success is being jeopardized.
WWF's team witnesses the same issue across the globe. Simply put, unhealthy bears do not breed well. And no breeding means no future. The threat to the polar bears is happening now. Recently, we've seen the hottest March to May period globally since records began in 1880. The extent of the sea ice melt in the Arctic is hitting a new high too. Protecting them isn't easy, but by adopting them, you will support vital work on climate change and gain a fascinating view of their lives. Your adoption will help us track bears across vast terrains. This involves tagging with electronic collars and monitoring their behavior. By seeing how far they travel to feed, understanding their breeding patterns and their hunting, we can see just how they are affected by the disappearance of their world and learn just what it will take to protect them. You can even track the polar bears yourself online. Follow individual bears as they move around the vast Arctic wilderness looking for food. You can also catch the latest news on the polar bears and the threat to their survival. When you adopt the polar bears, we'll introduce you to the bears of Svalbard in Norway. You'll hear where they travel, where they hunt, and hear about the birth of new cubs. It's so rewarding to know you can make a difference to these magnificent animals. Please do call now or visit the website to adopt and help our polar bears.